Hi people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So today we made coconut fried rice. This is very different from your regular fried rice or your coconut rice. So the first thing I did was to cut my beef into tiny bits. You can try to use sausage, you can try to use liver, you can try to use any part of the meat of your choice. I prefer using liver, but since I couldn't find liver, I used beef for this, and beef is actually also very good. So I sliced it into my desired shape and size. I actually use a little quantity. You can decide to use more. Of course, I'm not cooking meat rice, so I use a little quantity. You can decide to use more or less. Cut into a tiny bits, like as you can see the way I'm just doing here. Wash it into your cooking pot. Of course, add some onion, white onion and spring onion. Add my rosemary, or this is dried rosemary leaves. Added some seasoning cube, some salt, some water. Then I covered it and cook until the meat is tender. Here you can see the meat is already tender. I'm going to pour it out and set aside because I'll be using the pot for another thing. So I have my empty pot on the fire. I'm going to pour some vegetable oil, a green pepper, green spring onions, and of course my white onion. I'm going to fry it. Spring onion, that is green onion, is actually for the flavor. I have my pepper, fresh red pepper, and of course green pepper. I'm going to fry it. This is actually for a color and the flavor. I have my water boiling. I have to pour my already parboiled rice and then pour in my already fried vegetable, onion, and of course my coconut water. This coconut water is actually very thick. I added my seasoning cube and of course salt and gave it a good stir. If you're not using a non-sticky pot, please do not stir continually. Here I have my vegetables. I have my carrots, my green beans, my spring onion, of course my green pepper. I'll slice this and set aside. Here you can see my rice is already soft, tender and dry. Wow, this is already edible. In an empty pot again, I'm going to pour some oil, vegetable oil, fry the meat, the already meat that I cut into cubes. I'm going to give it a good fry. Then I have to pour in my onion, my spring onion. Give it a good stir again, and of course my sweet corn. This I'm going to fry this to a little bit longer. Let me say 2 to 3 minutes. Then at this point, I'm going to pour in the remaining vegetable, the carrot, green beans, and of course green pepper, and of course fry it, fry for about 5 minutes. Of course, I'll start adding my rice. Like I said before, you can decide to eat this rice like this. I have my red oil sauce, dark oil sauce. I'm going to pour it in to my desired quantity, then fry for about 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, my rice is ready.